wrote a lot of hymns. He was the Bishop of Lincoln, among other roles that he held in the church. I think he was quite a serious man. He liked his hymns to teach the congregation what he felt they should know about the Christian faith, and particularly about the life of Christ. And in this hymn, accordingly, he talks about the birth of Jesus. He talks about the baptism of Jesus, about the wedding at Cana that we've already mentioned, all of which are showing how, and as it says in the last line of each of the verses, God is made manifest in a human being. He kind of gives us a bit too much of a good thing, in a sense that I think he uses the word manifest 7 or 8 times just in 4 verses. I think you get the message by the time. That's why people get irritated with his hymns, because they find them a bit didactic, and you think, I can probably work that out for myself, thanks very much. But he climaxes this hymn with a great picture of the final epiphany, because what all these different things, these episodes in the Bible have in common is they're all moments of revelation. They're all moments, if you like, when the curtain parts and we discover who God really is. And of course, finally, we will do that on the last day when all is revealed. So it's really a build-up through the life of Christ to an anticipation of the great final revealing. So there's a bit more to it than meets the eye. Anyway, we remain seated and join the voices as we sing together songs of thankfulness and praise. Well, we're coming towards the end of Great Sacred Music for this Thursday. Don't forget that we'll be back next Thursday with the theme of Rejoice in the Lamb and our sister programme Choral Classics at 3:15 this Sunday. will be studying or enjoying the music associated with Psalm 42, As the Deer Pants for the Water. Now, we're going to finish, as we began, with an African-American spiritual, Wade in the Water. Why are African-American spirituals continually returning to water and rivers as themes? Well, for two reasons, and they're contrasting reasons. There's a negative sense of water in the African-American spiritual tradition because, if you think about it, the founding story of America is that all these persecuted Christians left Europe because they weren't able to express their faith, and then they came to freedom in America, whether they were able to express their faith freely. Of course, that usually meant oppressing a different set of people, but we won't go into that. The African-American story, of course, is completely the opposite. It's the journey from freedom in Africa to slavery and oppression in America. So it contradicts the foundational American story, which is partly why African-American spirituals are so complex in American history and such a sort of protest movement, not just in terms of a protest against slavery, but a protest against the whole American understanding of itself. But of course, the other significant element of water in African-American spirituals is the Ohio River, which had to be crossed if you were going to leave the south to the north. And of course, the north didn't have slavery, so if you reached across the Ohio River and managed to cross it, then you were a free person. So the figurative way that that is transposed into mentions of the baptism in African-American spirituals is clear, that it's a similar journey from slavery to freedom. And then, of course, finally, river is often a metaphor for death, by which we escape the limitations of our human existence and are opened up to the full glory of eternal life. All of that is going on in just a few words here in Wade in the Water, which we're now going to enjoy together. Thanks for joining us.
Trouble the water, wade